Hi students, in this video we will discuss string functions. So these string functions are used to perform operations on strings. The string functions are used to perform operations on strings. So the header file for these functions is string.h. So if we are using these functions, we must include the header file string.h, that is we must include in our program #include stdio.h. So some of the important, there are many string functions. Some of the important string functions are: first one, strlen. So this function is used to find length of the string, that is the number of characters in the string we need to find. The second one is strrev. So this function is used to reverse a string. To reverse a string. The next function we have strupr, which is used to convert a string to uppercase. That is strupr to convert a string to uppercase. To convert a string to uppercase. The next one we have strlwr. strlwr to convert a string to lowercase. So strlwr, an uppercase string will be converted to lowercase. That is capital. If the string is in capital letters, it will be converted to lowercase or small letters. Then next one we have strcpy. So this function is used to copy a string, to copy the contents of one string to another string. After copying, both the strings will have same content. And one more important point, while copying manually, what we have done, at the end we need to append \0. In strcpy, no need to copy, automatically inside this function that null character is appended in strcpy. The next one we have strcat. It is used to concatenate a string, that is to add one string to another string. That is to concatenate a string, that is one string will be added to another string. And the next one we have strcmp, which is used to compare two strings. Compare two strings. If both the strings are same, it will return 0. If the first string is greater, it will return positive value. If the second string is greater, it will return negative value. And this strcmp is case sensitive, that is it will treat small letters and capital letters as same. Then the next function we have stricmp, to compare two strings without checking the case values. To compare two strings, that is it will treat small letters and capital letters as same, that is without checking case, without checking the case, that is stricmp. So strcmp and icmp will compare all the characters in the string. Suppose if you want to compare part of the string, then we will use strnicmp, that is to compare part of the string. To compare part of the string, strnicmp is used. Then one more function we'll see, strstr. It is used to find the substring in main string. So this function is used to find the substring, whether it is available in the substring is available in main string or not, we will check. Okay, now let us see with execution one by one. First let us start with which function, strlen, which is used to find the length of the string. Now the first function here is strlen, which is used to find the length of the string. The syntax for this function is int strlen of char str, that is we need to pass one string to this particular function. This function will calculate the length and it will return a integer value, that is it will return the number of characters in the string. Now let us see the example, char str of 80 then int I, then ask the user to enter any string, printf enter any string, then getS, which is used to accept a string including spaces. Now in order to find the length, you can use here I equal to strlen of, what is the name of the string? Str. So here this function will be called, what is the header file for this function? String.h, include the header file, hash include string.h. Now, so I equal to strlen. Strlen means it will find the length of the string, and that length value will be returned, it will be stored in I. Then display that I value onto the screen. So here display printf length equal to %d slash n comma I. Printf %d slash n comma I. So save this program, compile and run the program, enter any string, Sachin, displays length equal to 6. So run once again. So here now let us write int main as a string, then you can see what is the length equal to 8. Then run once again, enter RAVI Ravi KUMAR Kumar. So what is the length? Then it displays onto the screen. That is about strlen, which is used to find the length of the string. Then what is the second function? strrev. This function is used to reverse a string. So now, so I think you have understood strlen. So if you have any doubts, please comment. Then strrev, this function is used to reverse a string. So here we can write strrev. We need to pass a string to this particular function that will be reversed. Here in order to reverse a string, so accept a string from the user. So in this case I is not required. So accept a string from the user. So store that value in strrev, then str, then call the function strrev of pass that string to strrev. Then display it onto the screen, printf, then after reverse str equal to %s slash n comma str. So it displays reverse of a string. strrev, this function will reverse this particular string and the result will be in the same string. So compile and run the program. So enter any string Sachin. Now you can see after reverse SACHIN Sachin in reverse. So run once again, then enter any string with the space also it will work. So Ravi Kumar, then displays Ravi Kumar in reverse. This is strrev function which is used to reverse a string. Then what is the next function? strupr, which is used for converting a string to uppercase. In order to convert a string to uppercase, we use strupr. Right, now see here strupr. Here I will change the function syntax will be same as strrev. strupr, that string will be converted to uppercase. strupr, if you write in lowercase, then it will be converted to uppercase string equal to str. So save your program, compile and run the program. Here we are accepting a string, passing the string to strupr, then displays it onto the screen. So compile and run the program. So so enter any string in lowercase, it will be converted to uppercase. Suppose if you enter any string in uppercase as it is, so it will display as it is. Suppose if you enter some characters in lowercase and some characters in uppercase, SACHIN, so only lowercase letters are converted to uppercase. This is strupr. which is used for converting a string to uppercase. What is the next function we have? strlwr. So this is used to convert a uppercase string to lowercase. strlwr. The syntax for that function you can see here, strlwr, which is used for converting a string to lowercase. Here you can use strlwr, which is used for converting a string to lowercase. strlwr, then lowercase string equal to str of s. So save your program, compile and run the program, enter any string in uppercase, it will be converted to lowercase. Okay, so this is how to convert an uppercase string to lowercase in the programming wherever is required. So these functions we will use more. So that is about these four functions. What are those? strlength, strrev, strupr, strlwr. Next one is very important, strcpy, which is used to copy the contents of one string to another string. To copy the contents of one string to another string. So here let us take this string as char, first one str, and the second string we will take it as destination string. So declare here char destination of 30, or you can take destination of 80. Now ask the user enter any string stores in str. So now please observe carefully strcpy. What is the job of this? To copy the contents of one string to another string. The syntax for this function is char. The first parameter will be the destination string and the second parameter will be the source string. The second parameter will be the source string. So what happens here? The contents of source will be copied to destination, including null character, it will be appended. So now you can see strcpy, which is used for copying source string to destination string. So destination comma source, that is str. Source string name is str. Now here, or let us change this to src source. Here also change this to source, then src source. Then here display onto the screen source string equal to src and destination string equal to, after copying both the contents will have same contents. Destination equal to %s/n comma src, sorry, dest, destination. After copying both the strings will have same content. Now you can see this is string copy function. Compile and run the program. Searching, you can see source and destination have same content. So run once again. RAVI Ravi, KUMAR Kumar, copies, content will be same. This is string copy, which is used to copy the contents of one string to another string. Okay, suppose let us assume that if destination string contains some data like SONI Sony. Okay, so if you display here before copying, so before copy destination equal to %s/n comma destination. So what are the contents of destination string before copying? You can observe here, enter any string, Sachin, then before copy it contains Sony, but after copying both source and destination have the same content. Okay, so this is strcpy. Then strcat, what it will do? To concatenate a string. Suppose if the destination string already contains some characters, some string is already available, so the source string will add to the end of the string, that is strcat, which is used to add the contents of one string to another string. Here I am using strcat, then you can say here strcat of destination comma source. The contents of source will be appended, that will be added at last to the destination string. Now here you can see the same program change with the name. So function strcat, apply strcat, the source will be appended to the destination string. Now here you can find both Sony, Sachin will be available in the destination string. Source contains only Sachin. After concatenation, destination string will have Sony and Sachin. This is concatenation, that is adding one string to another string. Now let us run this program. So already Sony is available there. Now I am entering Sachin. The output of the destination string, you can see it contains both Sony, Sachin. This is string concatenation, that is adding one string to the other string. Okay, right. Next we have a function called strcmp. This is very important, one of the important function, strcmp, which is used for comparison of two strings, that is to check whether both the strings are same or not. Now so here let us observe strcmp to compare two strings. This function is used to compare two strings. So if both the strings are same, it returns. So the syntax for this function, if you observe, integer int strcmp of, so string 1 comma string 2, string 1 comma string 2. Here if both the strings are same, it will return 0. If both the strings are same, 0 will be returned. If the first string is greater, positive value will be returned. So if the second string is greater, negative value will be returned. If the first string is greater, positive value will be returned. If the second string is greater, negative value will be returned. So this strcmp is case sensitive, that is it will treat small letters and capital letters as same. Okay, now so here take two strings, str1 of 80, then comma str2 of 80. Now we have two strings, str1 of 80 and 2 of 80, then declare one variable int I. Now so enter as accept two strings from the user, that is enter string 1, then store that value in a variable called str1. Then similarly so accept string 2 from the user, then ask the user to enter string 2, store that value in a variable called str2. Then what we need to do, I equal to strcmp of str1 comma str2, str1 comma str2. Here if both the strings are same, I contains the value 0, so I will store the value 0. So if I equal to 0, then we can display the message strings are same, printf strings are same /n, sorry, then end with semicolon. Suppose else if I is greater than 0, then you can display the message printf str1 is greater than str2, then /n end with semicolon. Suppose else, no need to check, less than 0, not equal to 0 is false, greater than 0 is false, definitely it will be less than 0. So printf str2 is greater than str1, you can write, then end with semicolon. So this is string comparison. So if both the strings are same, like for example if the first string is, now let us assume that, let me take this example here. Now let us assume that if the first string contains So SACHIN Sachin, and the second string contains SALMAN Salman. Now what happens here? It will compare in this way. First characters it will compare. S and S both are same. A and A both are same. C, third character of this and third character of this will be compared. C and L, they are not same. So that it will, which character is greater? C is less than L, so negative value will be returned. That is, string 2 is greater than string 1 will be displayed onto the screen. If all the characters are same, then it will return 0. If any of the characters are not matching, then it will see the difference of those two characters. If it is greater, positive value will be returned. If it is less than, negative value will be returned. Now let us check the output for this program. So save, compile and run the program. Then enter string 1 Sachin and string 2 SALMAN Salman. Now which string is greater? Are they same? No. Which string is greater? Second string is greater in this case. That is, string 2 is greater than string 1, meaning this will come last in the dictionary. Now let me run this program once again. Compile and run the program. Enter string 1 Sachin and again string 1 Sachin. Now the output strings are same because it returns the value 0. Now this function is case sensitive, I told. So if you enter Sachin and Sachin, are they same? No. strcmp will treat both these characters as different. So it will display string 1 is greater than string 2. Okay, so that is about strcmp. So we have a function called stricmp, which is used for comparing two strings without checking the case values. Now this will treat everything is same as previous, but it will treat both small letters and capital letters as same. That is stricmp. Now save your program, compile and run the program. Now enter Sachin and Sachin. It will treat both are same. Okay, this is strnicmp. Then so stricmp, which is used for comparing two strings without checking the case values. Then finally, and the other new one, very important, strnicmp. So which is used for comparing two strings, for which is used for comparing part of the string, that is strnicmp. Then we need to mention here n. That is, in the previous case what happens, it will compare the complete string will be compared from str1 and str2. Now in this case it will check only first n characters are compared. It will check only first n characters are compared in the string. That n value we will mention. If n value is 2, it will compare only 2 characters. If n value is 3, it will compare only 3 characters. That is strnicmp. So this strnicmp we will use. So where it is used? It is used when we have group of strings. Then if you want to retrieve some strings from that in searching, that is, in such cases we use, if n value is 2, now it will compare only first 2 letters, remaining letters it will not check. Now if you run this program, so enter Sachin and SALMAN Salman. So here in our code we have given 2, so it will compare only 2 characters. First 2 characters, are they same? S. So strings are same, it will return. Actually it should not, it is not the program for strings are same. So actually it is used for returning, for retrieving strings from group of strings. Like I have hundreds of strings available here. I want to retrieve all the strings whose name is starting with letter S. In such case we will go for strnicmp. Okay, in the future videos I will create so one video on str separately, example for strnicmp. Okay, so it is used for comparing part of the string. Okay, that is strnicmp. Then the last function is strstr, which is used for finding the substring in the main string. So here we will have one main string, then then we will enter the substring. We will check whether that substring is available or not. Okay, now here, okay, now here the program, I think it is already available. So open str1, right? So here, which is used, that is used for finding strstr. Now observe carefully, ma. So here let us assume that this strstr, so it will return a char star, that is character pointer, it will return strstr. Then char, the first parameter is the main string, main string. Then the second parameter is the char substring. Now we need it, this function will check whether this substring is occurring in main string or not. If it is occurring in the main string, it will return the starting address of that particular location. So if it is not found, it will return null value will be returned. Now for example, here I am using substring as the main string, as this is a test to find substring. So here I am accepting a substring from the user with size 20, you can take. So here I am accepting a substring. So printf, ask the user, enter substring, or you can call it as search string or substring. Then substring, so from this if you enter, it will return the starting address of that. So that address will be stored in a pointer variable called p. So if not found, it will return null. If p value is not equal to null, substring found, you can display the message substring found. Otherwise you can display the message not found. If p equal to null, so this message will be displayed. It goes to the else part, displays not found. This is how to find a substring in main string str. Now compile and run the program. So enter the substring test. So substring found. Now let us run once again. So let us check for SACHIN Sachin. Is Sachin available in that string? No, it is not available. So displays not found. Now I will include here, this is a test to find substring. I will include here Sachin. Now save, compile and run the program. Now you enter Sachin. Is it available? Yes, substring found. Earlier it was not found. Thank you for watching. See you in next video. If you have any comments, so please share in comments, then I'll clear your doubts. If you have any doubts, please write in comments. Thank you for watching.